From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Tyler Wells. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And that one in the air center field. Cowser tracks it down for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mookie Betts.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Max Muncy. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2-1 to J.D. And it's fouled away.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now. 2 outs. Line and a base hit into right. Here comes Freddie around third. Throw is offline and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. David Peralta at the plate. 1-1 now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Michael Grove. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Freeman over to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Here comes a 3-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 3-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, and now the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes. And there's one down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hicks makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting done. The center field, number 33.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there, and now 2-2.
2-2.
And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And another ball. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Austin Hayes. Here's a 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man at first with one gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Aaron Hicks. Hayes, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Check swing, went around. 1-2. At the belt and fires. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
And now, Colton Cowser. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Adam Frazier. On a strike, the pitch. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Rojas makes the grab on the run. Orioles strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the third inning. Here's Mookie to hit.
Mookie Betts.
2-1 now. And that's too high.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 1-1. Mookie on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter,
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. No outs, runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. Into the bleachers and gone. His 14th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Max Muncy at the dish. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Three-two now. The wind of the pitch. Muncy hits one in the air. Hayes has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next for L.A., David Peralta. He popped out his first time. And he deals. This to third. On to O'Hearn. And that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
They say it went.
1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Outman on the move to his right. Pulls it in on the run. One down. Well, Singy, you come here to this gorgeous ballpark. It's hard to be here and not think about one of the legends of the game, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, Boog. Cal is one of the all-time legends, but there are other guys as well that I think you could mention in there. Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer. They have a rich history of great players in this
Going to count 1-2. And, of course, Cal's number retired here by the Orioles, and that number 8 on display in that left field corner just outside the stadium beyond the scoreboard. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
One thing about Cal is he played hard every single game, and just impressive to be on the field with the legend and see the effort that he gave even on the tail end of his career.
Next pitch is outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man aboard. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And it's even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fired to second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here's a 2-2. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Rojas leads off first with 1 away. Righty delivers. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
So now 1-2. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Kicks and deals. Got him. Third out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Ready to go, bottom four. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now Austin Hayes. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
It's Aaron Hicks now. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Right fielder.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Went down on strikes his first time through. 2-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one just misses. And the count is filled up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
3-2 now. On the ground to short, could be two. The underhand flip. Rojas tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next, Adam Frazier. Cowser leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now Jordan Westburg. Strike 2.
1-2.
The pitch. And now the count is even. First and second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Peralta ranging back, makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Dean Kremer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone! All muscle to center field. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 5-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 2 away with nobody on. JD Martinez stands in. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on The Show. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Gunnar Henderson. Kicks and fires. In the air, right side of the infield. Freeman settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
2-1 now. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Rustar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bickford getting cranked up as well. The 3-1. On the ground, right side. Bats up with it. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Orioles down to their final out. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Line drive. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.